How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch you guys precise bottoms and tops in the stock market. And I've been having some people wanting me to look at the chart for AKAN. I believe it's a UK marijuana company. Yeah. If you look at the profile, the chart, massive move up, and I'm going to discuss what happened in the news. What made it go down so fast, and I'm going to show you guys my system. Where would I look to enter on a stock that went from 8 cents all the way to 60 cents at a top and then created instant bag holders all the way down? And I'm going to discuss this system because you're probably looking at a lot of lines. For the previous subscribers and the ones in my Discord, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, but have some patience for the ones that are just recently watching this channel. I'm going to go over all of that. And also, guys, if you do want to join the premium Discord of where we get the most precise entries on finding stocks and scanning them and showing them. And if you just want to look for, we have alerts with education for only 20 cents a day or $6 a month. You can be in this community and also see my journal of all my active trades with actual averages and real-time entries. I'll post that link down in the YouTube comments below and into the YouTube description. I think you guys are going to really like it. I try to make this Discord very transparent, where you guys know exactly what I'm doing. It's not like I'm going to buy AKAN and you have no idea where I'm buying it. You're going to know exactly what I'm buying it. You're going to know if I'm massively up or massively down. But yes, I'm going to be very conservative and not just throw a random dart at this trade. I do want to make sure I get nice entries. So if you look at AKAN, and if you want to look at the news, what made this thing drop? Well, you can see right here, AKAN announces a subsequent registered direct offering. But they also did, look at this. Not only did a subsequent, they did a direct offering too. As you can see, these two, but you gotta log into Seeking Alpha. So they did two of these things back to back 2 days ago, and look at the massive drop this thing has done on a 15-minute time frame. We go up from 10 cents, and we just start going up, up, and up. Everyone's freaking hyped, and to the moon, right? And then all of a sudden, they release these offerings, and it just goes down and down and down, right where we started at this bottom where we had started the rally. Isn't that insane? Do we hold this bottom and make a new rally? We will find out. I don't want to guarantee. I really, what I'm going to use is probably the safest route to play this trade. So as you can see, price went down after hours. We're at 11.50. That is where we're at. We went down another 33%, because if you look at the subsequent offering, they posted that at around 4:15, and it just went down from here. So here was the direct offering up in here, posted the subsequent down here, and they are still announcing when they close that. When they do close it, you'll have a press release about it, and it will show up in here. They closed the offering. So here we go, guys. So with this system, what we want to look for is, you might be wondering, like, what are these bands? The reason why we would have never bought AKAN and got into this direct offering is because the bands right in here tell us this is a no buy zone. This is what we call the sell zone in this strategy. We would never buy AKAN if it's way above the bands, or even touching the bands. Because look at this massive black space we have on an ATR of 4, which is average true range on the Keltner. What that means is price has a hard time sustaining that area. You will see a lot of the times price at least comes back to the upper band, and a lot of the cases under it. So it doesn't make sense to buy up in here and chase this stock when it's up so much. And I know the meme stock rally and all this, and people think, okay, this is going to be the next 500% runner, get in now. But this thing has plummeted, and you want to stick to the basic, safe, conservative rules. This one had massive volume. We're looking at 566 million volume. So I got to talk about this stock because I know a lot of people are watching it, and a lot of people are probably bag holding or looking to get into. So I want to give you guys my strategy on how to trade big stocks up and where do they come flattening down. Because we saw it with AMC, we saw it with GME, and how did I predict these moves? We went up big. Guess what? It sells off at these ATRs. I used an ATR to find out the meme stock rally, sells off big. Where do we go? Back down to here, in here, and that's what I'm going to talk about. So for AKAN, I can see us hitting, I know this sounds crazy, but at least I can see us hitting back down to 13 cents, which we are under that, so we can skip that. Look at that. That's why you always want to, follow these rules, because one, we're going to go back here, and it's going to adjust here. We're going to easily cross this out, but the more best targets I like to hit is that EMA 20. The EMA 20 is where, let me describe these. In these three bands, these are my EMAs. We have the 5, which is this top one. It gets hit all the time. The 10 is my yellow, and then the 20. So if you're seeing this massive room up, plus upper band getting hit, and you see like the EMA 5 is at 13 cents, should you be buying this stock at 50, 55s? Oh, Lord willing, no one buy it at 59. Obviously, if you don't see this, I don't fault you for it, because this is probably what a lot of people see. They're looking at a chart with their own little indicators, and they're like, okay, this is a big candle. It's engulfing a lot of these up in here. We're going to be very bullish. But you got to realize is these pennies tend to be pumps and dumps, and you got to worry about these direct offerings. So right in here, I am going to look to buy at the light blue band, which is the EMA 20, which is located at 11 cents right now. And looks like we're literally right on that. Isn't that kind of funny that we literally hit on that daily? But these are going to fluctuate. I want to see what the current price is on this EMA 20, and I want to make sure it doesn't go much lower in it, because that would be your stop loss. If you get under this low you want to get your price as close as possible to this bottom low, because look what we have here. We have a test here. Look at this beautiful support. Test here, test here, test here, test here. It's just respecting it. It's making it, bounce, bounce, bounce. But the stock is like, nope, I'm going up. No, it repeatedly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solid bounces right there. So if it does break that, you can create a risk versus reward and say, you know what? If it breaks 8 cents of 0.850, I'll put a stop. Let's just do 0.790 just to give yourself a little wiggle room. And then maybe I don't want to be in the trade. But for AKAN, I want to make sure we're going to play it on the EMA 20, the light blue, which is about 11 cents. But I'm going to look on Monday, because it's May 19th, to see where that adjusted to, because these do adjust every day. And you might ask, well, how do you use this strategy? The reason why I love this strategy is because we know where price has to hit. We know if it gets way above these ATR levels, we know that that is a sell zone. Where we like to buy for the best scenarios on reversals is at the bottom band or as close as possible. I'm looking at, you can see the last rally right here. You can see how dangerous these rallies can be. Look, sell off right here. Where do we go? We hit this EMA 20, decide to respect a little, have a little decent stop loss. That's why you want to give yourself some wiggle room down in here. Put it at the previous low here. Guess what? We rally it up and make decent money. That's just one of the last rallies I've seen. Here was another rally. We can't sustain the ATR of a 4. What happens? It goes back, lures in a lot of bag holders. We go down to the EMA 20 down in here. This one, wow, this one would have been a very dicey one. You might have got stopped out on that one. But as you can see, it goes up. So looking at these past examples, definitely have some wiggle room on your stop loss for sure. I do think this 7 cents might be a nice area, but 8.50, that is good support, guys. So there's the news. We got the direct offering, the subdirect, and like I said, to use these bands, and people might ask, well, how do you know when price goes back to the EMAs? For example, for being a bull, I like to see, where's this? I like to see when my price has not touched the EMA 10 or 20 in a while. As you can see right in here, we touched both the EMA 10 and 20. So when one candle goes away from it, that is your 1 day of time distance. That means we know it has to hit back to that area to revert to the mean and correct the price. Price will not just go straight down forever and ever. You're going to have little bumps to correct to it. So what I tell my channel and a lot of people, my Discord members, let's make sure we have a little bit of time distance, and let's make sure we're well under the EMA 5. Because a lot of the times, you might be asking, well, why do you have EMA 5? It's just because I don't want to buy on the EMA 5. Right here, you see where price goes up, and then it shoots down. Price goes up, and then it shoots down. We want to make sure it had plenty of times to hit its head on the EMA 5, so we break through the 10 and hit the 20. And look at this massive gain from 8 cents all the way to 12, and actually some more to 14 cents. Beautiful gain. But when the inverse happens, when we're above the bands, like right here, price is above it, we know we're going to hit our heads. So we want to make sure we get, you know, while the bands are curling up, we want to make sure we make this very logical, very simple. Where do we want to buy? And that's going to be your EMA 20, and have some little wiggle room, and put your stop loss where I recommend at 7 cents, just to give you a little bit of wiggle room. But we definitely want to make sure this support at 8.50 definitely holds, and that is some nice support, guys. So this is my analysis on AKAN. It definitely helps to have this strategy. So when it hits this upper band, everyone better be taking some profit, or at least trail stop it up. You know, the best way to catch the biggest of the moves, because I get a lot of people saying, man, I wish I sold it at 59 cents. Trail stop it. You know, if you got nice gain, no one's going to catch the very tippity top. It's impossible. You know, we know price can't sustain this level. We do know that. So we know not to buy in here for all my Discord members. So just keep that in mind. If you guys want to join the premium Discord and get my analysis, my education, watch my videos, get your chart set up like mine, to have better understanding of why price corrects, where does price usually bottom, this is the best thing for you guys. If you want to join, what you want to do is go down below into the YouTube comments. I'll pin a link that says join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. And when you click that link into the YouTube comments and in the YouTube description, it'll be everywhere. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. We have over, man, what is it, 4,000 members in a couple months that just been rapidly showing up because people, we try to make the system as user-friendly as possible, you know? You don't have to have all these, you know, mathematics and lines. And yes, there's a lot of, you know, stuff that goes into it, but I'm trying to make it as user-friendly that anybody can do this. Beginner, intermediate, or expert trader. That you can see, okay, we want to make sure we're not buying into the hype. We're getting at the bottom reversals, right? I love the price down in here for a nice EMA 10 and 20 touch. And then right in here, probably wouldn't have got. But it just helps to see, you know, the patterns we're seeing. Like, look at this. We haven't hit the EMA 10 here. Guess what price does? It gets right here. You see a bullish candle with a lower wick. There's your confirmation that we're going to head up. And bam, it hits the EMA 10 and the EMA 20. It's beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. But that's within hindsight. It's a lot harder when the actual trade is going against you or in real time. So I will say that. All right, so if you guys want to join, it'll be in the YouTube comments. When you click that link to join the Discord, what you want to do is head on over to the subscriptions tab, hit premium chat. When you hit the premium chat, what this gives you, it will opt you to subscribe, because all these channels are locked unless you subscribe. And no worries, it's not going to cost an arm and leg like most other Discords. Because the key is to make sure you guys have plenty of money to trade, right? You cannot have massive fees along with trading already being hard. Over 90% of traders lose. So it doesn't make sense, you know, to charge you massive money when it's extremely hard and it's emotional, and trading, you know, is not, you know, my results aren't going to be the same as yours. But that's why I have my journals, so you can follow along if you want to know exactly when I buy and sell. So when you click the premium chat, it will opt you to subscribe. It is only 20 cents or $6 a day, $6 a month, my bad. And do it on your computer because it is slightly cheaper than if you do it on your phone. If you do it on your phone, it'll charge an iOS fee. So if you do it on your computer, you know, you get rid of the fee, and it'll be only $6 a month. And I promise you guys, if you subscribe to my channel, I'm going to work my freaking butt off to make you guys profitable. That is my guarantee. If you're not profitable, like I say, you can cancel anytime, because I want you to be profitable. I mean, if you're taking my exact trades and if you're doing the system properly, you should be profitable. Because what you're going to get is my exact swing trades. These are swing trades. I love swing trades. These are my bread and butter. I accumulate on the dips and I sell the rips. I don't have to get discouraged when price goes against me because I know where price has to go back to, and I'm confident. Before, when I was a swing trader, I didn't know what I was doing, right? I was following random people and I had no idea why they choose trades. You're going to understand why I choose trades in here. That's the most important, because if you're not confident, you'll end up selling your trades for a loss. So you get my exact entries in here. And then what I do is I post after I get into a trade, you'll see my journal. This journal tells you my active stocks, and I recently started creating this. I try to make it as simple as possible so you can see what stocks I'm in with my current averages. And then we also have education videos. You definitely want to watch all these videos, how to accumulate reversals, and then how to set up your chart to look like mine. And I'm always updating more education videos that I see that needs to be changed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this this video, and thank you so much, guys, for watching this. And I really want to see you guys in the premium Discord, because I know for sure everyone in here can be a profitable trader. It's not about how much money you make, it's all about percentages. You know, getting those 10 to 20% consistent profit, so that way when your account grows, you compound it and you keep the money. You know, that, like I said, trading is a marathon. We are not here to make sprints in trading, because I've seen traders make hundreds of thousands of dollars just to lose it all because they have poor discipline, poor risk management, and like this trade right here probably blew a lot of accounts. They had no idea what was happening. They literally just went into the hype. And guess what? Companies love doing offerings at this upper band. It's just beautiful, right? Bam, bam, done. Offering right there. It's just amazing for them. So, definitely killed a lot of traders here. But they didn't know better. They didn't see this, and they might have got lucky on one trade, and they probably thought they can get lucky on another. Trade with confidence, know what you're trading, and trade a system that works, right? So that's what I want to say. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, comment, and it helps make more videos, and I appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the Discord.